Do you keep getting third-partied because you can't end a fight quick enough? Well, in this video, I'll be going over 6 tips that help me finish fights quicker and to deal with third parties. So without further ado, let's get into this video. You need to try to start off a fight with an advantage. To do this, you need to be constantly looking around for people so you can see them before they see you. After you see your opponent, you're gonna have to get initial damage. You need to be able to deal as much damage as you can before the fight even starts. This will make it a lot easier to finish a fight quickly. After you have a health advantage, you need to apply pressure. You have to force your opponent to do things in your favor. So if you crack your opponent and he boxes up, you need to unload your guns on their box so they can't heal. The more time you give your opponent, the more opportunities they'll have to get away from the fight or even win the fight. After you've applied pressure, you need to predict where your opponent is going to go so you can pre-piece them. If you are able to pre-piece your opponent, you'll have control over the fight. If you pre-piece your opponent, they can't go anywhere. If your opponent does manage to get out of your box, it'll be very easy to pre-piece them again, being that they were just in your previous box. You're gonna have to try to maintain your advantage in the fight, making it easier to win the fight. The best way to have the health advantage for the majority of the fight is to be making great peeks. If you make good peeks on your opponent, it'll be harder for them to deal damage to you. And if they can't deal damage to you, you'll have the advantage most of the fight. So you need to be making peanut butter peeks and other various good peeks. You need to have confidence when fighting. If you're not confident, you're going to make mistakes as well as miss out on opportunities to kill your opponent. A good way to have more confidence is to just not think. The more you overthink the fight, the more mistakes you'll make. If you don't think and W key everyone, you'll have a lot more confidence. And if you use the first 3 tips, your opponent will be in awkward situations, taking away most of their confidence. So it will be a lot easier to finish a fight quicker. But what creative maps should you be playing in order to implement these tips into your gameplay? The best maps to be playing are definitely going to be realistic maps. A map that I play is 1v1 Speed Realistics. This map is most realistic to an in-game fight. It forces one player to play offense and one player to play defense. When you play this map, just try to finish the fight as quick as possible. Another map that I play is 1v2 Clutch. You might be asking yourself, how will that help me? That's clearly for duos. But in reality, most of the fights you get into, there will be someone there to third party if you haven't finished the fight quickly. So this will help a lot with dealing with third parties. Another map that I will suggest to be playing is definitely 1v1 box fight maps. These maps will obviously help you with box fights, and in reality, every fight you get into will normally lead to a box fight. So if you can master box fights, you should be able to win a majority of the fights you get into. But that's going to be it for this video. But if you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if this video helped you in any way, comment down below. But that's going to be it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one.